Unsurprisingly, when tax change is talked about in relation to the upcoming budget, the concentration has been, at least in the financial planning sector, on capital taxes, capital gains tax and inheritance tax. Also unsurprising, because there has been recent attention given to both these taxes by the Office of Tax Simplification. The IHT reformed some time ago, and the capital gains tax potential for reform quite recently. There's also been some talk around a wealth tax because of the publication of the report from the Wealth Tax Commission. Just recently, though, the press has been talking about corporation tax. So where do we stand with corporation tax in this country? Well, we know right now it stands at 19%. We also know that at the time of the last budget, last March, the Chancellor made the decision, in fact, it had already been made for him by the Prime Minister in his talk to the CBI, to not reduce corporation tax to 17%. And that generated a tax saving of £6 billion. So roughly it's 3 billion for every 1% of corporation tax. Might something be done about it in this budget? Well, someone said, surely not, because just as the Institute for Fiscal Studies and the OECD and the International Monetary Fund have said, don't do anything to upset the economy, surely you would want to make Britain remain attractive as a place to do business, especially post-Brexit. The response, possibly, is that, well, we're already pretty attractive because our rate is way lower than most of the rates in the developed countries around the world, certainly G7 and certainly in Europe. The average rate of corporation tax in Europe, bear in mind ours is 19, the average rate in Europe is 23%. But that is largely because that average is influenced by a number of very small economies with lowish rates. When we consider our main sort of competitors, as it were, look at France, 32% corporation tax rate, roughly. Germany, 29%. Then there's a lot of room for manoeuvre here with our rate standing at 19%. And bear in mind, every 1%, as I said, generates an extra £3 billion. So will any change be made? Not really sure. What we can be certain about is that if there is a change made, it doesn't directly affect that many people. Of course, it does directly affect owners of one-person companies trading, delivering their consultancy services through their one-person company. And it also would affect anyone running an SME. So those are two sectors that will be affected by those changes. Will we get that change? Well, we will find out on the 3rd of March.